and a jolly good summer's morning from Malbork in northern Poland. And what you can see there is Malbork Castle, which is going to be today's video. I've booked myself a ticket to go in with an audio guide rather than a guided tour, simply because trying to film and talk and listen to a guided tour all at the same time probably wouldn't work very well. So with an audio guide, I'm hoping that I'll be able to go at my own pace. Now, this is the largest brick-built castle in Europe, and just standing here on the outside, it is absolutely huge. It's been completely rebuilt. Obviously, during World War II, it was severely damaged, and along with many things in this part of the world. So it's been tastefully or respectfully reconstructed, and I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to having a look round. The tour time, I mean, the video is not going to last 3.5 hours. It seems to suggest it takes 3.5 hours, and I'm not quite sure if that includes travelling from Gdansk to get here, which is around about a 45-minute journey by train or car. Most of the tours begin there, although I've driven here I'm on my way to Katowice from Kiev. If you saw my other video, you will recall me trying to pronounce the name of the town. We're on our way to Katowice to see a band later today, so it's first thing in the morning. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to go and get my headphones, and right, we'll take it from there. Let's visit Malbork Castle. Right, so we're set up with our audio guides. I'm going to switch them on in a moment to make sure that they work. The basic instruction was to come out of the office where you pick the audio guide equipment up from and go to the orange flag and press the button. So this should be interesting to see what happens, and follow the instructions from there. It all operates by GPS apparently, so what could possibly go wrong? Well, it all seems to work okay so far. I've just been told not to smoke and act in a loud, unruly fashion. I can guarantee I won't be doing either of those things, but so far so good. It's directed me to the wooden bridge, giving me some information about the... Oh, it's telling me to stop, all right. To pour boiling oil on invaders from up there. This is the Outer Bailey and the Armoury. And just up here is the Church of St. Lawrence. And we're going actually into the castle itself now. So I'm going to have to show my ticket, and this is where the rules get stricter with regards to flash photography and so on. Fully inside the castle now, through the main gate and into the main courtyard. That's the High Castle and the Castle East Wing. And the West Wing. Well, that was a very interesting walk inside. Couldn't really talk too much in there. I got a bit, how should we put it, entangled with a couple of actual tour groups, probably about 20 to 30 in each, so had to sort of weave my way through those, which, you know, was okay. Very interesting artefacts to look at in there. It's an absolutely fascinating place, it really is, and gives you a great insight into the history of this part of Europe through time, and who ruled here, and how Poland came and went and came back again. Back inside again. got lost there for a moment. I was just looking for the door with the knocker. It looks like a lion's head, but because the door was open, I couldn't really see it. Just been wandering around the courtyard like a fool. Right. Very interesting, this. Very interesting indeed. Right, so I've just been into the Amber exhibition. If you're interested in that kind of thing, that is well worth a good look around. It did get quite noisy in there. I got sandwiched between a couple of tour groups again. One of the tour leaders did have quite a loud voice, but it kind of is needed in here to get across the message you need. What I will say is it's starting to get quite busy now. I got here fairly early. I booked a 10 o'clock in the morning slot. I think the earliest is about 9 o'clock. And from what I can see, if you get off on foot on your own with the audio guide, you probably will stay ahead of a lot of the tour groups, some of which move fairly slowly, and in some of the tight corridors and small rooms it can be a little bit difficult to get past them. That's the only little downside. However, I probably, if I wasn't trying to take pictures and video at the same time, would probably opt for a English speaking tour group in my case. They offer them in various languages at different times. Most of the ones I've heard today, you might be surprised to learn, are all in Polish, but they do them in English and other languages too, including German, French and Spanish, etc. But you'd have to look up online because they're not obviously running those every 15 minutes from outside. They'll be at specific times during the day. Yeah, so let's carry on. I'll just need to, which is a good feature of this audio guide, rerun the last instruction, because while I've just been stood here talking on here, I've completely forgotten in which direction I'm supposed to walk now. I would suspect over there, but let's have another listen. Ojciec, gratulovat białe, jak se to dostane. Get some wine in there. Right, well that concludes my audio guided tour of Malbork Castle, and absolutely fascinating place. I've not gone at a particularly slow or fast pace, pretty much my normal kind of wandering speed. I've had to or I've taken a little break to use the facilities a couple of times, had a little rest, and listened to some of the audio instructions again, because I wasn't paying attention when they were read out to me of which door you're supposed to go through to. So it's taken me about 2 3/4 hours. You could easily take a lot longer than that. You'd struggle to do it in less than that time, I would think. If you did do it in less than that time, you probably are not doing the place anything like justice, but you truly could actually spend days here looking at the number of artifacts and items on display, and taking in the information that's given to you over the audio guide. Now, audio guide or actual tour guide? Well, the choice is yours really. I think if I wasn't trying to take pictures and videoing, a tour guide would have been probably better. You get a bit more of the character, certainly of the particularly if you get a good tour guide. And I was saying that you probably will be in a group of 20 to 30 approximately, and they possibly might go at a slower pace than you would want to. So, you know, it's you pay your money, you take your choice. The price is the same. You book up online. Now, as for facilities here, there's a few cafes, there's a shop, as of course there is, and some toilets which are clean, and I popped in a couple of times and there was never really a queue, so all pretty good on the whole. Accessibility, very tricky indeed. I don't know if there's any special arrangements that can be made for people in wheelchairs or with limited access, with limited mobility, but as you can see right in front of you, there's a lot of cobblestones, there's a lot of stairs up and down, and I think you probably would struggle a little bit. However, that might not be the case, and there might be arrangements made. I certainly haven't seen anybody in wheelchairs or anything like that here today. Anyway, thanks for watching. If I see anything else, I'm just about to go through the exit gate and have a little quick look around Malbork itself, the town, before I head off in the general direction of Katowice this afternoon. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I didn't speak too much because obviously there's a lot of people in my general vicinity, and I was also listening to an audio guide. Price, it was 70, the full adult price was 70 zloty, which is around about, how much is that, £12? £14. Yeah, £14, €15, $15 approximately. And as I say, it's taken 2 3/4 hours. Well worth the visit. Fantastic place. And if you come here, if you visit the Tri-City area of Gdansk, Gdynia and Sopot, it's about 45 minutes to an hour away by train, or you can drive here. So it could be combined with a visit to the town that I was in last night, Tchev. I think I'm still pronouncing that correct. There is a separate video for that. Okay, that's it from me. Remember, if you liked it, click the like button, subscribe and all that sort of stuff. And I'll catch you again soon with another video. Bye for now.